job seekers out there, learn AI technologies.
Okay.
First of all, equip yourself in everything that can be done with AI, right? And then the AI technology can be used for different industries. Now there'll be need for that.
You work in the technology space, you work in cutting edge tech, and you work with a lot of large companies. So there's been, forget about the funding vendor, the large companies themselves have slowed down a lot of their hiring in India across the globe. In fact, Google is talking of laying off a lot of people. I mean, so a lot of your viewers are people who are in these jobs in good companies across the globe, specifically in US and India, but across the globe. So, like, what would you tell to them? Why do you think this is happening first? What have you guys done for your own business? But I'm sure you've also had to take a lot of tough decisions. But how have you gone about, looking at this job market from an entrepreneur's perspective? And what would be your message to a job seeker as well?
See, first of all, I think as MSIS itself is in product engineering services, or for a layman IT services company. I hate to use the word IT for us, technology.
Right.
Because we create such things that you see today in the AI world or other worlds, similar worlds. But IT industry, as we know today, will cease to exist in 5 to 6 years.
Oh.
It will cease to exist.
Okay.
And the first signs we're already seeing in terms of layoff by technology companies.
Okay.
Please note this. The companies which are laying off today are not financial services companies laid off last year. When they saw the financial slowdown, interest rate going up, inflation high, all that stuff they laid off last year. This year we are seeing technology companies, Google, Paytm in India. Of course, Facebook was ahead of the curve. They laid off beginning of the year. Right?
Twitter as well.
Twitter, of course, they have different problem. But see, I think this goes to that discussion we were having earlier, that AI has certain cost. Using an artificial intelligence comes at a certain cost and time. Where there are certain jobs or certain tasks where you will do cost-benefit analysis. If I use human intelligence, suppose a human being, I build a team of 5 people. A friend of mine was hired by Google. If he's listening, he'll know I'm talking about him. And he had told me, I will not say which group, that will give up his name. He told me that Google was setting up something new. They hired him, gave him almost twice the salary. But he also said, I don't know how long this funding will last, because they are building something new for Google. Imagine if this guy was making $250,000 earlier, they hired him at $500,000. And he's middle manager. The whole group they hired at, let's say, $100 million. Now they find if I use AI, I can do the same task of designing a new system using this in 50 million. Hypothetically, makes sense to do this, right? And you can build an AI model. You can have just 2-3 people who are just using AI models to keep refining. I was the other day I was designing something myself, a book cover. I was designing, and I almost got a very good book cover. It took me maybe 3 hours. I kept refining it. It requires time. Using any kind of AI. I was using ChatGPT. I'm sure there are better ones which will come or have come already, which can do this job better. But it took me 3-4 hours. Now, if I had gone to a designer, right, and he would have done, send me something, give me feedback. The whole process would have taken 3-4 days and cost me a lot of money. Here it was $20 a month. ChatGPT-4, GPT-4 subscription for me.
Yeah.
So I think somewhere people are going to do the cost-benefit analysis of using human power versus AI power. Paytm in India, mobile wallet company, it's very simple for them. The algorithms which were being supported, earlier they were running an algorithm-based system. Now they're running an artificial intelligence-based system. And I hope many people know the difference, right? Algorithms don't know meaning AI is self-learning, right? It learns itself and evolves itself, whereas an algorithm is fixed. Those are fixed systems. There you need to feed some data. So you need some people who are feeding something to the algorithm. Some things are coming to the algorithms themselves, other things are being fed. And then somebody is looking at the result and changing the algorithm. So all that team gets eliminated if you have AI. And this team is costing you X, and this suppose this is X by 2. No brainer. So the first wave we'll see this, that people are going to be laying off and all that. And then the next wave we'll find it is creating newer jobs. Now, not too long ago, the whole information economy, and that is a big topic in US. The coal economy in US, every election year, this gets talked about. We say the silent majority, or the people who are left behind. Now imagine the same Mr. T. What is he going to talking about? What will he talk about in this election cycle? Perhaps he doesn't know himself, but because earlier we were talking about the internet economy or information economy. People in the coal economy or the old, again Midwest, right. They got left behind. It's all about the Midwest, right? They got left behind,
right?
The coal miners and all that. West Virginia. I mean, he sweeps those states, right? Because he said, "I'm for coal." Right? Now those guys themselves are driving EV vehicles, right? And now we're talking about internet. Now we are leapfrog now to AI economy. The AI economy, even the internet guys will be left behind. So people, to seekers or to job seekers out there, learn AI technologies.
Okay.
Like learn, first of all, equip yourself in everything that can be done with AI. Right? And then the ways the way the AI technology can be used for different industries. Now there will be need for that. A doctor buys a machine. Doctor is a doctor. He's not taught technology. I have seen doctors in US, and I have reasons to believe that doctors in US are more updated. They go to the college for 8-9 years, and then they have to keep up their license. It doesn't happen in India, but in US they all go through all this. And there, they would need an AI person to help them run their machines, as an example. Same thing in accountant, same thing, other industries. They all would need this. They would all need people who understand how to use AI in their industry. If you know that, you can help them.